Previously on Let's Play Witches.
Lots of witches don't like Marielle, especially me. It doesn't mean that she's evil.
Elizabeth? We need to talk. I made a mistake. I have decided to return due to recent circumstances.
Did you run out of money, Tracy? Nevertheless, you are always welcome back here. It's nice to see you again. You have great timing. The new Supreme and Arch are being chosen next week.
Hi everyone, it's me Hatsy and I'm back with part 11 of Let's Play Witches. So, we have learned some very interesting information out by the start. I think it's interesting anyway, I hope so. Because next week is going to be a very special week. It is the week that Damien and Marielle have to step down from being Supreme and Arch, well, a little bit, because they lose half their powers next week during the ceremony where the new Supreme and Arch have to step forward. They are chosen. There's going to be like magic flying around the room and stuff. Wherever the ceremony takes place, we will find out. And it will be a very interesting day, very happy for some people and also very sad. So that is what's going to be happening there. It's going to be a really big episode, I think. Anyway, though, this is Tracy's house where we are. So this is the house that she unfortunately left behind. And now she is back. So Tracy has been away for some time, and that is probably because of Hatsy, I guess. She really doesn't like fairies, so she wanted to be away from the drama and stuff, even though Tracy is the most dramatic character in the whole series, I think, and she actually happens to be one of my favourites. Oh my gosh, what has she done? She's just set herself on fire. I mean, that is how dramatic Tracy is. I feel really bad for her. Hope she can sort it out though, because she's got nobody else in the area that can possibly help. I mean, it's a really unfortunate time set on fire as well, because it's not like anybody in the neighborhood can actually help you right now. Also, for those wondering, I have installed the MC mod commander, which is one of the best decisions that I've ever had for myself. Like, Sims wise, it's fantastic. Like, I would definitely recommend it if you don't have it already, and that is so that your friendships with neighbors and stuff, yeah, they stay exactly how they are. I don't know why the Sims haven't done that already, but some very clever modder has, and it just makes life so much easier. So like, when I was saying in past parts, like when Sims have unfortunately forgotten each other and stuff like that, it won't happen from now on. So just to give you a little brief tour around Tracy's house, because I think this part will be up before the speed build is. I've got so many speed builds to share, and I've got so much stuff to do, but this is Tracy's room. So Tracy is absolutely obsessed with reptiles. She loves her frogs and they follow her everywhere. Like, that is the sort of idea that I have for Tracy. And it is also rumoured in the town that Tracy is part reptile or reptilian herself. I don't know what you would call it, but she's very tense right now. I wish there was a dramatic trait, because Tracy would definitely have it. She is just so much drama in a person. Okay, well, she is by herself, so maybe it would be quite nice in the morning to invite some of the elder witches round, because she hasn't seen them in a while. Maybe it would make sense actually to invite Hatsy around as well. Oh, she really doesn't like Hatsy, let me just tell you. She doesn't even know her, but she doesn't want to know her. That's the problem with Tracy. She really doesn't want to become friends with her, and that is because she has a really bad image in her head of fairies. She doesn't like the idea of having a friend as a fairy, so she's not really interested in getting to know Hatsy, but hopefully once she actually speaks to Hatsy, and maybe she can change her mind. That man's there again. He goes to every single town. He's doing his morning rounds. That's what he does. That man just walks around the neighborhoods all the time without a fail. Like, he's always the one. It's crazy. Also, I did change some of the outfits in the town, so yeah, they should be there. And also, just spotted Eve, so maybe she has actually left her child with the babysitter for the day, because I think you can do that. I heard you became friends with Good Witch Amelia. She's pretty cool. Yeah, we know Elizabeth. She is pretty cool. I don't know how close Amelia and Elizabeth are, actually. That is interesting. Hopefully Eve will come in, because I don't think that Eve and Tracy have seen each other yet, and I would imagine that they've missed each other. It's sad. Also, this part is going to be incredibly dramatic compared to others. We've got like so much going off just in this single part alone, just because I've got to fit so much stuff in, because the next part is going to be super long with just the amount of stuff that's going to go off in that. So I didn't really want to take anything from this part away and stick it in the other one, because they're both going to be quite big parts. Okay, well, Tracy is walking around with a bottle of cereal. Oh my gosh, Marielle. Was that just a dislike right there? Oh my goodness, what happened? That was crazy. But then again, Marielle is probably in a really bad mood. She says she's fine, but I would imagine that her character would be angry or upset at the moment, just trying to cause drama with people, because she really isn't happy with this situation. She does not want to give up her powers for anybody. Oh, and it's Elizabeth. Okay, so we've got like loads of people out. What a fantastic morning this is. Well, Tracy just casually sits on the bench with her salad. Is that, or cereal? Fruit salad. Okay. Well, at least she's being healthy. So yeah, it's great because she can share some ideas with her friends, and she hasn't seen them in a while. So Tracy's gonna be on her best behavior. Why is Elizabeth texting us all the time? Why doesn't she just come over here, speak to us herself? Because I don't know, that's really cowardly. Like, what is she even doing? I hate when that happens though, like when you can see that they've just popped up a text message and you can clearly see the sim walking past there with no phone. It just doesn't make sense. Like, what is she doing? Telepathy or something? I don't know. Now, I'm not sure where Eve has just gone. I think that she has walked off probably back home because she's got to look after her child. These two are absolutely inseparable. So I do sort of want to stop Elizabeth because these two are best friends. Oh, that might actually be why Marielle is a little bit jealous, because she's a jealous sim. And if her mum has another friend apart from her, I can't really imagine that she would like it. So that would make a lot of sense as to why Marielle wouldn't like Tracy. Well, maybe they'd be enemies then. Maybe that would be really interesting. Why is everyone walking around with umbrellas? I need to get rid of that custom content. I actually added it into the game because of my new Let's Play that's coming up called Callowell Estate. And that is going to be just filled with drama. It's going to be slightly different to Let's Play Witches because it's more about like the drama side of things more than the supernatural, because there's lots of supernatural stuff that goes off in this Let's Play. But no, it's going to be very down to earth, very like 1800s era sort of thing. Put your phone down. I don't like that. Then again, I wanted to invite over Elizabeth. Welcoming wagon. Why has nobody turned up for that? Okay. Oh, this is so nice though. And look who it is. This is going to be perfect, because if you haven't been following other parts, then you won't know who Radley is. Now, Radley is the person that has been having a thing with Elizabeth. So why has he just walked through the house and then knocked on that door? I will never know. But Radley is a very strange individual. He owns the magic teapot. Maybe that's why Elizabeth has a thing with him, because she's a little bit manipulative, like a daughter, I guess. Okay, well, this is going to be super awkward because we're going to get Elizabeth round and we're going to get Radley and his wife, because this is his wife here. Bless her heart, taking cookies into the house. Oh my gosh, we need to replace that as well. Replace, and we need to get Tracy into the house, and she's just not coming in whatsoever. Another thing, we are going to get her up here. Create a copy of the toilet. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea, but something really strange. The new expansion pack apparently has talking toilets. I don't know if I like that idea, because no toilets speak, I don't think. So there we go. Oh, you get a copy of it. Well, that's interesting. Well, maybe Elizabeth won't enter the house because of Radley. Maybe. But I think that would have been perfect to get a little bit of drama going there, but apparently not. Maybe it's not a serious thing at all. Invite neighbours in. Well, they're already in. So I guess they've just invited themselves into the house. Strange. Very, very strange. There we go. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Same man, Elizabeth. Those two would make a great couple, actually, but the elder witches aren't supposed to have relationships with people. I guess we're not wanted here. Well, you obviously are, aren't you, Radley? Because you are in the house, so that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And why has he just disliked Tracy? She didn't do anything wrong. Okay, well, no cookies for Tracy, because I think the woman's just taking them back with her. Well, that's convenient. Anyway, what we are going to do is we are going to switch to the next house, and I will see you all there.
I couldn't do it.
Yes, you can. Try again.
No! I won't hurt my friend.
You should have done it when given the chance. Goodbye, Calvin.
So we have just arrived at Adam's house, and we are actually with Marielle at the moment. So unfortunately, we have some bad news. It's Calvin, and I'm so sad about this. Honestly, I am, because Calvin was a fantastic character. Thank you so much to Lewis, who voice overed him. He was phenomenal, and I'll miss him dearly because Calvin was one of my favourites. Unfortunately, Calvin passed away. He passed away via cowplant, and it's very unfortunate. But, you know, we can't have everything in life. Unfortunately, this is a very depressing Let's Play currently because a lot of stuff is going on. And Marielle is an absolute psychopath, so we can't really analyse what she does because she's just a very confusing person. I guess it was because she didn't want Calvin to tell others. She thought that maybe keeping him alive was a risk to her, and yeah, I mean, she's killed people before. Not that we've seen, I don't think. I think that when it's her and Elizabeth involved, like with something, for instance, to take Irvin as an example, because Elizabeth was there, it was fine. Like, Marielle didn't get the chance to do anything, and yeah, I mean, it was good. Like, Irvin did survive, but unfortunately, he did have to forget everything about Eve and stuff. But yeah, I mean, because Elizabeth was there, it just meant that she wouldn't be able to kill anybody, because Marielle would definitely choose that option no matter what. Anyway, though, she came to Adam's house because she would be snooping on his things, because now Calvin's out the scene, Marielle would just snoop around Adam's house. It sounds really, really strange, but that is just the sort of person that I would imagine that she is. I really need to redo this house because there's some stuff here, like the pool area, that I'm just not happy with. It's just been such a long time, but I am going to be doing another spooky build. Just like this for Halloween, I'm going to be doing another spooky manor. Maybe like Haunsley Manor or something, and I'll try and include it into the Let's Play, maybe as a very special vampire's house or something, because we will definitely be needing stuff. Okay, well, she's feeling super evil at the moment, and that's a shame. That is a shame because of what's happened, but she's feeling pretty happy. I don't think that she's missing Calvin very much at all. Maybe it hasn't sank in for her yet. Yeah, I think that it's definitely interesting, and we're going to see how this progresses. Will Marielle get found out? We don't know. Is Adam even aware that Marielle's in his house? Probably not. I guess that it's so big that he wouldn't even realise that she's just sort of creeping around his things. And she's just enjoying herself, like, in the sauna at the moment. I mean, she probably doesn't want to go home because of everything that's happened there today. She did murder somebody in the basement, so maybe that has sort of lured her off the property for a bit to stay out of things. Now, people will, of course, recognise the fact that Calvin is missing at some point, and when that happens, that will be, I guess, big news for the town, and I guess that the elder witches, or like some people, will definitely be wondering where Calvin is and what happened to him, because we won't know. I mean, the only one that knows about it so far is Marielle. There we go. So, Adam is just in the pumpkin room. This is like the orange room for him. I always imagine Adam to have this room here, just because it's bigger, but I don't know, maybe he likes this one better. And at the moment, Marielle is just not a stable person, so you probably don't want to mess around with her. Also, I would imagine that Marielle has probably got this like really warped image in her head that she's going to spend like forever with Adam. She's going to live here. She probably thinks she's going to like actually live here and stuff, and she doesn't have to leave this house because it's probably going to be hers. I don't know. Like, she does have to marry Damien, so it's going to be pretty awkward, and Adam does not feel the same about Marielle. In fact, Adam likes somebody completely different. I wonder if Marielle would get thrown out of Adam's house, like if she was behaving inappropriately, and if she sort of like, I guess, went through his drawers or something, try on outfits. Probably. That is probably what she would do though. There is loads of hidden things in Adam's house, not forgetting the very important thing downstairs, which is this blue man. Now, unfortunately, the clothes do disappear when you leave the plot for some reason, but he will be fully clothed eventually, and yeah, I mean, hopefully Marielle won't find him down there, because that would be very unfortunate. So we better lock this door, actually, because I don't want Marielle going down there. Okay, so it's already locked. That's great. Wow, she's going to go and introduce herself to Adam, finally. After snooping around all his things, like getting dressed in his house and possibly sleeping in his bed, like one of the bedrooms, without permission. That's a really strange thing to do. In fact, maybe Marielle would even invite her friends around, but then again, I wouldn't imagine Adam to be the sort of person that would get angry at her, because he's a very shy person. Like, he wouldn't really stand up for himself, I don't think. He really dislikes the fact that she's around here, though. So that's interesting. Also, we do have these things, but I mean, I'm just going to ignore them, because I mean, that is what I get for the price of not forgetting any friendships ever. So there we go. Ask about career. Well, maybe Marielle will be really curious, because it's very uncertain about where Adam actually gets his fortunes from. We do know some mysterious stuff about him, the fact that he is actually a vampire and he's from vampire genetics, like a vampire family tree, that sort of thing. Maybe that's a vampire there actually, maybe it was. Who knows? But maybe after like thousands of years, he just sort of generated enough money to buy a house like this. Maybe she would try and build up her friendship with him, ask for a small loan. Would she do that though? Maybe she already thinks that it's all her money. So she's asking him for a loan and he's accepted. Well, maybe he's doing it just to get rid of it though. If she wants money, have it. Just leave the house, please. Just seriously go. He doesn't want you here. Okay, so what we're gonna do though is we are gonna leave this part here and I will speak to you all in part 12. So I'd love to know what you thought in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll speak to you all soon.
Are you feeling alright about next week?
As fine as I can be.
Powers really aren't all they are hyped up to be. You'll be able to have a life most witches would dream of having.
Your powers are practically non-existent. I don't think you can start telling me what it's like to lose a great power like mine.
I know just what it's like to lose great power. Mine's trapped inside an ice sculpture. It has been for centuries.